Hi, this is Simone with Runyan Properties. Thank you once again for joining me on my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're old, good to have you here again. I am preparing for an estate sale, and I apologize for the weird angle of this camera. If it's coming off weird, I don't know. We'll see here in a minute. I'm trying to adjust myself maybe to fit the camera or whatever, but the house is so torn apart that I can't find either any of my tripods. I have 3 of them. I can't find any of them right now. So they're here somewhere, so I'm doing the best I can. My camera is sitting on top of my printer right now. But yes, here's the situation with the estate sale. My parents are both dead. My father passed away in 2016. His name was Harley L. Runyan, and he passed away in March of 2016, and I inherited all of his properties. So I run Runyan Properties right now. I'm a landlord over single-family houses in mostly the south end of Fort Wayne, although I have a few houses elsewhere, but they're all in Fort Wayne. Anyway, my parents left me with everything they had. I mean, Dad was 84, Mom was 75, so everything that they owned, plus things that we needed for the tenants, tools and supplies, plus things that tenants left us over the years. So I was just left with a massive amount of stuff. Dad died in March 2016. We had a big estate sale in October of 2016. I had my friends run it. I told them, this is too much, this is overwhelming, I don't want anything to do with it. I really didn't do much with it. They're the ones who set it up. And we, to be quite frank with you, although they did okay, we were all kind of amateurs and we didn't really know what we were doing, and we missed a lot of things, and also there's still a lot of things left. We ran a smaller version of the sale in 2017, but we were competing with the Three Rivers Festival, so we didn't really get much foot traffic. So I'm trying it again, this time all on my own. I'm setting up this thing entirely on my own. I'm calling it Jimmy's Estate Sale. Jimmy's my cat. And the ad I'm going to run, I have it all kind of planned out in my head. It's going to say something like, you know, Jimmy's Estate Sale, Estate of Harley L. Runyan, reimagined according to our cat. And so there's plenty of boxes, cats like boxes, right? Plenty of ledges, plenty of things to knock off ledges, and plenty of hidey holes. And certainly plenty of things to come look at and touch and feel and ask questions about and hopefully buy. I want to get to the good part though, okay? I want to show you a few of the things that are in store for you if you decide to join us. First and foremost, this is a cat thing. If you are a cat person, if you collect cat stuff, this sale is for you, okay? We have all kinds of random cat things. This is like a cat in action. We have, you know, cat tote bags, and we have cat without a face with its ribbon around its neck. I mean, this is just 3 things of like so many things, dozens and dozens of things that are cat related. We have cat clocks, we have cat towels, we have cat things to go on the wall, pictures, cat cups and glasses and things like that. Okay, so cat things. That's first and foremost what this sale is. I would say second most and foremost, if that's an expression, which it isn't, I just made that up, is books. We have an entire book fair, I'll call it, in the basement. The basement is just about set up. I started with that first because we've just got hundreds of books of every variety. We have books in Spanish. We also have a few videos. We have, well, when I say a few, we have like a few videos, probably maybe a dozen or so. And then we have like fake videos, like pirated videos, basically things that, you know, my mom was not well. She was in ill health. So one of the things that she spent her day doing was recording things on TV. So we have just like hundreds of videos of like made-for-TV movies and miniseries and TV programs and things like that. So if you're interested in any of that, we got plenty of that too. But back to my point, the entire basement is a book fair. We also have lots and lots and lots of cookbooks. We have the Mr. Food collection, all of it, I think. We also have probably most, if not all, of the Joanna M. Lund collection. I don't know if you know who she is. Maybe somebody does. And just tons. We have a Julia Child cookbook, Better Homes and Gardens cookbooks. If you're into cookbooks, the sale is for you as well. We have lots of glassware. This was made in America. This is E.O. Brown, something or other. E.O. Bronx? E.O. Can't read it. Don't know. But anyway, made in the USA. But you could tell people it's Murano glass if you want, I guess. I don't know. That's like a big deal, right? Green glass is, I guess, is like a big deal. I don't know. Somebody tell me if it's a big deal or not. I was grown up taught that it was, I guess. Another thing that Mom spent her day doing, because she was not in good health, was she kept in contact with her relatives by writing. So we have tons, I can't even tell you how many tons, tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of greeting cards, stationery, fancy schmancy stationery and greeting cards. Arts and crafts Mom did as well, and Christmassy arts and crafts as well. This is like a 3-in-1. It's like Christmas art and it's a craft, and you open it up, it's a greeting card as well. We have a whole Christmas table. I call it Christmas corner. Here's another one, different color. Speaking about arts and crafts, we have like various random arts and crafts. Like here's a coaster set. Okay, it's a box with coasters in it that represent suits of cards. Okay. Just lots of little things like that that you probably wouldn't find anywhere else. You'd be hard pressed to find anywhere else, I would say. We have pretty things that are completely useless probably, but just something nice to sit on the shelf. This is a ceramic pretty basket from my mother's ceramic stage. We have a table with lamps on it. This lamp actually runs on batteries. You don't see that very often, do you? But right by that table we have a cord plugged in the wall that you can try anything that you want to, so you can make sure it works before you go home, because I know that's important. And I think that, oh, we have things that I've never used a day in my life, but somebody does, I guess. Here's a magazine file. This was undoubtedly my mom. She was, like I said, into like stationery, greeting cards, paperware, things like that. And this is a magazine file. She liked to organize things. And more crochet. We have lots of crochet. We have crochet afghans. We have blankets. We have tons and tons of blankets. Beautiful blankets. More Christmas stuff. Oh, this is an advent calendar. This you put candy in day by day, and so you put all the candy in for the month, and then each day you take a piece of candy out and eat it, or whatever you want to do with it, and that'll count you down to Christmas. And I think that's all I brought with me, but there's so much more other things. We have, I bought a ton of makeup this year. Unfortunately, I was kind of a makeup glutton because I was making lots of these videos and I wanted to look relatively good for you. I bought a lot of Palladio makeup. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Somebody correct me if I'm not pronouncing it right. P-A-L-L-A-D-I-O, Palladio. That's basically brand new. A lot of it didn't look any good on me, but it might look good on you. So be prepared for lots of makeup. Maybe some Estee Lauder makeup too, just depending on what I can find up there. What else? Makeup. Supplements. My doctor has had me on trying some different supplements this year, and some of them worked and some of them didn't. And so if you're into like health and beauty and health and wellness and things like that, stop by. I have 4 or 5 brand new, never opened bottles of blackstrap molasses, which is supposed to be good if your iron's low or if your body's not using iron correctly, the way mine isn't. I don't like the taste. I can't stand the taste, so I started buying capsules instead. So I've still got the bottles left, if you can handle it. That's all I have to say right now today. I was hoping to have the house set up so you could really see everything that was here, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think this is yet again going to be a last minute thing where everything's set up at the very last minute. I've just been so busy with other things, but that was a small taste of what you can find. You can also see some, oh, I know what I was going to show you. Oh yeah, here. Oh yeah, how can I forget? Cookware, right? Cookware that like, you almost have to be a professional chef to even know what it is, some of this stuff. Well, maybe not this necessarily. It's a very fancy box though. It's called the Piatto Bakery box, and it's a really fancy box for baked goods, and obviously that's never been used, you can see. So a lot of things that you can use around the kitchen still, although we've sold a lot of it. If you want to see more of that kind of thing, you can go to one of our other videos. I was at a rummage sale at a church earlier this year, like a month ago, whatever, and you can see all the things that I had on display that day, which will also be on display at our estate sale, but there's many more kitchen items that you'll see in that video as well. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here, but we hope to see you October 20th, 21st, 27th and 28th. So 20th and 21st, and then the following weekend, the 27th and 28th. Don't know exactly when I'm going to start in the morning. Might not start till the afternoon, I don't know, but maybe 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm not really sure. I'm keeping that kind of, you know, kind of loose, I guess, because I'm not a morning person. But just drop in sometime that day. If you have any questions, feel free to private message me, like me on Runyan Properties on Facebook, and private message me, and I'll try to answer your questions. And I hope to see you there. And thank you very much for watching. This is Simone, over and out.